Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 5. Today we're going to be talking about some new information, also going to be clearing up some things, so if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any DC TV videos later this year. Okay, so as you know, recently we got the extended trailer for The Flash, we got the little promo that was released about a week ago, and then we had the one after the Elseworlds crossover, and as you know, the one after the Elseworlds crossover was titled The Flash and the Furious, and so was the second one, and so was the third one, the extended version of it. And so you can see even on the CW's channel and everything, it's all titled at the exact same thing. There was a lot of confusion because the first trailer released footage to do with the Reverse Flash, to do with the future, to do with Cicada, right? But then we got that second trailer that had nothing of any of that in it, and that was mainly to do with these two metas of the week, and so Weather Witch is returning, and this was like your sort of Fast and Furious type episode, right? But then we go to the extended trailer, there is absolutely none of that in that trailer, and this trailer is exactly like the first one but longer, and it has a lot more footage. So what is going on? Well, we got the official synopsis for episode 11 today, so we're going to be breaking it down, and I will explain what's going on for episode 10, episode 11, and so on. So okay, this is how it goes for the episode Seeing Red. During a battle with Cicada, Nora is severely injured due to Cicada's dampening powers. Nora's speed healing isn't working, leaving Barry and Iris scared for their daughter's future. Upset about his injured child, the Flash is filled with rage and confronts Cicada in a brutal battle. Meanwhile, Killer Frost keeps interfering with Caitlin's work on the cure. So as you can tell, basically what they've done in the marketing, they've totally mixed it all up, and they've really misled us and mistitled everything, because that first promo and this second promo that was just released, the extended version I mean, not the one in the middle, that is in fact for episode 11, that's not for episode 10, but they titled it for episode 10, so that's incredibly misleading. Someone's gonna get fired or someone's gonna get told off in the CW marketing department because they screwed that up, they messed up the titles. If it was just like a generic one for a later episode, they should have just titled it The Flash Season 5B trailer or something like that, or promo. But instead they named it the actual episode title of episode 10 for episode 11 footage, so totally misleading, really annoying, sorry about that guys. And so we'll break this down, and so this is obviously the footage that we saw in that first promo and that second promo, and so that's all the future scenes, and with Barry actually going rage mode at Cicada and Nora being severely hurt and maybe paralyzed. So let's break this down. So during a battle with Cicada, Nora is severely injured. Due to Cicada's dampening powers, Nora's speed healing isn't working, leaving Barry and Iris scared for their daughter's future. During a battle with Cicada, Nora is severely injured, and this is due to his dampening powers, and most likely she is actually there with Barry and Ralph, as we saw in some footage. And so this is the point where in that footage we saw Nora actually in that sort of neck brace, and she can't move, she is paralyzed, or at least on her legs, and it seems like something's gone wrong with her spine, and so without her speed healing, she's essentially normal. She's going to be stuck like that unless they can get her powers back, and so right now she's literally just unable to do anything. She won't be a speedster again, and so they're worried for their daughter's future because, you know, I guess you could say maybe some timeline changes would go on, but really it's like this wasn't supposed to happen. Nora and Reverse Flash didn't plan this, and in terms of Reverse Flash, I think the Reverse Flash scenes are going to be in this episode, but also in episode 10. I think we'll have a little bit of both in those episodes, but I think the footage we saw is probably for episode 11. Maybe she visits him again once she gets her powers back, once she's able to run. Barry and Iris are scared for their daughter's future, and this is in terms of she can't run, what's she gonna do? She can't even walk, like that is the biggest thing. She can't even walk, she's stuck, and you know, her spine's screwed up, and essentially what is their daughter gonna be? Is she gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life? this is really, really concerning, and they're going to be comforting her. And so in the midst of all of this, Barry's incredibly upset about his injured child, and the Flash is filled with rage and confronts Cicada in a brutal battle. We saw that in the extended trailer. He's going apeshit on Cicada, and so we're going to have to actually see him embrace that anger, and Cecile, as we saw in the trailer, is going to try and calm him down and try and actually make him see through Cicada, that all this anger and all this rage has made him into a villain. And if Barry were to do the same thing, because his daughter was injured like Cicada's stepdaughter was injured, the same thing is going on. He could become that very same person that Cicada is, if he's actually going to brutally kill him, or if he's going to brutally smash him to pieces, filling with all that rage and anger. He would be just the same as Cicada. This happens a lot of parallels with the villain and the hero, with the hero having to constrain themselves so they don't become the villain. And in this case, Barry's on the edge of getting to that stage of being a villain or to being evil and doing things with nefarious intent, with the intent to harm rather to protect. So he's out there to get Cicada because Nora is paralyzed right now and she can't run. And so again, I just want to mention that paralyzed sort of element that they're going for is a massive callback to season 2, I believe, and that was when Barry couldn't run. He was paralyzed, he was in the wheelchair, and so that is just a big callback to that. I really do like that they're sort of paralleling their sort of adventures as speedsters, that Nora is going through the very similar things that her father went through. And so meanwhile, Killer Frost keeps interfering with Caitlin's work on the cure, so I'm guessing this is going to be just a little part of this episode, but it's probably going to be in regards to what happens if Caitlin actually uses it on Killer Frost or something like that. I think it will be just her fear actually oozing out of her, turning into Killer Frost, maybe interfering, trying not to do this, and maybe the inner darkness inside Killer Frost takes over and is like, you can't do this or something. But anyway, that's a bit, out there, and I think that's going to be a really small part of the episode. I don't think we need to really focus on that too much. And so this episode, like I said, See in Red, this is going to be the January 22nd episode, so episode 11, just a week after we return, so we're very, very close. I think it's next week that the Flash is returning on Tuesday. So I'm really, really excited for the return of the Flash. And yeah, so I just would like to apologize that there was all that mix up with the promotion, because, obviously the videos are titled Season 5 Episode 10 trailer, when really most of the footage is from Episode 11. We had no idea. They mistitled it. It was their fault. And so in Episode 10, expect that Fast and Furious-like episode with Weather Witch, with them chasing down the sort of meta tech villains of the week, and they're going to be trying to fight them. And I do believe that first trailer had sort of hints of a few scenes from episode 10, like with Nora shutting Barry away, because we saw that in the promotional photos. Nora's actually there with Barry, and Barry's in the prison cell in Star Labs. So there's going to be little different elements that were scattered throughout the episode 11 trailer, but there are only a few scenes like with her doing that and just various other ones. And so that's going to be kind of a filler episode. You can tell that this is just like a fun episode, a lot of people like Fast and Furious, like why not do it with the Flash? I'm all down for it. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my film channel, and please be sure to subscribe to my movie podcast channel. Also tonight I am seeing a special early screening of The Reign of Superman, and this is going to be released on DVD and Blu-ray and online in the next few days. So I'm getting a press screening, and we're going to go see The Death of Superman and The Reign of Superman back to back at Warner Brothers in London, and I will come back with a review when I'm allowed to. And so yeah, I just thought I would update you guys. That will be coming out on this channel probably in the next few days or so. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.